Today's idiom is sometimes ignorance is bliss. This expression suggests that it's often better or more comfortable not to know certain things, especially if those things are troubling or distressing. Knowing them might bring worry or sadness, while remaining unaware allows for a state of peace or happiness. Its origin traces back to the 18th century England, specifically from a famous poem by Thomas Gray, Ode on a Distant Prospect of Eton College, published in 1742. Gray's original line, "Where ignorance is bliss, 'tis folly to be wise," encapsulates the idea perfectly, reminding us that sometimes what you don't know can hurt you. Let's look at how we can use sometimes ignorance is bliss in everyday conversations. For our first example, my friend didn't know his car had a minor dent, and he was perfectly happy until I pointed it out. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Here, not knowing about the dent kept him content, demonstrating how being unaware can prevent unhappiness. In our second example, she chose not to read the negative reviews about her favorite restaurant because, for her, sometimes ignorance is bliss. The character actively avoids information to preserve her enjoyment. Both scenarios highlight the core idea. Deliberately or inadvertently avoiding certain knowledge can maintain a state of happiness or peace, even if that knowledge is technically true.
Now, let's explore some similar expressions. What you don't know can't hurt you is very close in meaning and often used interchangeably. It emphasizes that being unaware truly prevents harm or distress. Another related phrase is turn a blind eye, which describes an intentional act of ignoring something. This implies a deliberate choice to disregard a problem or wrongdoing, often to avoid confrontation. In contrast, sometimes ignorance is bliss can be either intentional or unintentional, focusing purely on the resulting peace or happiness. Understanding these subtle differences helps us choose the most fitting phrase. In summary, sometimes ignorance is bliss teaches us that not knowing certain facts can bring more happiness than knowing them. This timeless wisdom, rooted in an 18th century poem, highlights how often our peace of mind benefits from what remains unrevealed. Remember, it's not about being foolish, but recognizing when knowledge might cause unnecessary suffering. So, the next time you're faced with a potentially troubling piece of information, you might consider whether, in that moment, sometimes ignorance truly is bliss. Keep practicing this idiom to enrich your English. I'll see you next time with another great expression.